Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Today we are here to talk about the Halo concept, which yesterday was vetoed for F1 2017. Obviously this is a big part of F1 news and very, very important for the future of Formula 1, whether they were to go ahead with this concept or to try and do something different. Bernie Ecclestone came out and said yesterday, as you guys are watching this, that there'll be no safety Halo device in F1 next season. The protective device will be postponed, abandoned, or maybe, trialing a different design such as the canopy, which is what he said. And also I think he labelled it as ridiculous, or it was. He labelled the Halo device as ridiculous, which is kind of weird for like the big guy in F1 to come out and say, like, why? What was wrong with us saying maybe this wasn't the right idea? Like, I don't really know. Obviously, Bernie Ecclestone very controversial in his opinions, very controversial in what he actually says, and once again, maybe he shouldn't have said that. But what do you guys think? At the end of the day, I've always had two sides of this, and obviously leave your comments and thoughts below about what you think about this for F1. Obviously on one side I've always thought this is going to hopefully improve driver safety. People are, say a wheel was to come loose, they're they're much more likely to survive an accident where the tyre or the wheel hits their head, which is obviously a very unlikely occurrence in Formula 1, but it happened recently, which is why it obviously comes up on the agenda a lot, obviously with Jules Bianchi. And on the other hand, I've always thought, how much is this actually going to improve safety? Like, obviously, it could actually make safety worse in one way. Like, for example, if a driver was to roll over and, they were stuck on their roof, it's it's not very, very hard, but it's probably quite a bit hard to get out of the car, obviously, with this sort of device in place. Obviously, it's not going to be ever as simple as just there being nothing there. There's always, going to be a little bit of complications when there's something there with this Halo concept. And also talking about the canopy, like, I've always been a bit sceptical about the canopy. Obviously, for one, it makes it look very, very similar to a World Endurance car, which then we get to the murky waters of what is a Formula 1 car, what is a World Endurance car. And also with canopies, I've always found, like, if there was a big crash, how quickly can the driver get out the seats? Obviously, it's very, very similar to World Endurance Championship. So, obviously in World Endurance Championship, if someone rolls over and whatever, it's not as simple as getting out the car as it is in F1. Obviously, if there wasn't, I'm assuming like F1 would be like a door, basically, like someone could pull the door at the top, or obviously there's probably a button inside or whatever that you could press that, and then the sort of roof thing would pop up. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of the sort of roof idea. I don't think that one would go ahead. It's probably actually sort of I don't know. It's obviously much more protective, obviously. So if a tyre was to come and hit the sort of windscreen or whatever it would be, it makes that safer in that aspect. But in the other aspect, if a car was to roll over, someone was in like critical conditions, those few seconds could mean a lot where they're trying to struggle to get him out of the car when it's upside down or something. So it's very, very iffy. Obviously, it's a really hard topic to talk about in the Formula 1 world, obviously, because we had the really sad accident with Jules Bianchi a couple of years ago, which is obviously always in our minds. When we watch an F1 race, we realise that one little thing can go wrong, and something like that can happen. Obviously, if the certain circumstances end up in place, that will happen. So obviously we're always thoughtful of that, and obviously we want something to help F1 drivers be safe. Also, we want them to enjoy it. We don't want them to feel like trapped in the car. We don't want them to feel like worried about stepping into a Formula 1 car. And who knows, every little addition, maybe something that's been taken away, can always make an F1 driver maybe a little bit more worried to step into a car. But who knows? What do you guys think? Obviously, this was a little bit of a short video. I'm going to be out today, out cycling, quite far away, so I'm not going to be able to get around to making a video. But tomorrow should be an F1 2016 career mode team vote, which you guys would hopefully help me out on. And I'm hopefully doing a Brands Hatch vlog as well. That'll be up maybe on Monday. Might be doing a race review or something for the Grand Prix. We'll see. I'm at a football game on a Sunday, so who knows. So much going on these couple of days. Hopefully you guys understand. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out and improve my content. Also, staying subscribed and also subscribing if you're new is really cool as well. It lets me know that you're liking the content I'm putting out. If you did enjoy this video, there's a link on the screen to another one. That's going to be some F1 2016 news or gameplay. I'll switch up the annotation depending on the day as well. So always a bit of fresh new content on there as well. Once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I really appreciate all the support recently, obviously on the MotoGP and the F1 style videos. Once again, it's been Alex. Goodbye.